Here are some things that I regret buying in 2025 because I refuse to come on this app and pretend that I don't make very stupid, impulsive purchases.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at the stupid spending habits of people. Don't forget to drop a comment, make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump into it.
How much did you pay for your tickets today?
$13,000 a ticket.
$13,000 for what? How many tickets did you buy?
I bought 2 at 13 and I bought another 2 at 6.
Oh my gosh. We're still at the pregame of the Super Bowl. How many tickets you get?
4 tickets.
4 tickets, how much they cost?
$12,500 a ticket.
Oh my, that's 50 grand?
Yeah. About 7,000 US.
Around 8,000 per.
8,000 per, and obviously you both are going?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we are now in the stadium. We got a Chiefs fan. How much you pay for your tickets?
$4,800 per ticket.
Wow, that's the cheapest other than free. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
$50,000 can solve a lot of problems, but apparently a football game was more important. What the hell?
These are the luxury items I regret buying, part 3. Starting with the iconic Hermes Oasis sandal. This is pretty much the Orans, just with a heel. I really wanted these, or the Orans, because of the look. I just think they're so Hermes and so classy, but they just do not work on my wide feet. Even though it is leather and it'll kind of mold around your foot, it just still isn't wide enough for me. Maybe on vacation, if I'm not walking too much, this will be okay. For a pair of shoes that's over $1,000 and I'm never really reaching for them, it's just not really worth it.
If you are spending $1,000 on a pair of shoes, I kind of think you forfeit your right to complain about money at that point.
Next is this red Chanel bag. It was one of the first Chanel bags that I ever purchased. When I got it, I thought it was so young and so fun. I like that it had the quilting and the chevron, so it was so different. It's a vibrant red patent leather. After I got it, I just realized it's really hard to style.
She could have bought a knockoff at a fraction of the cost to come to the same realization, but here we are.
One of the decisions I've made in my life that I fully regret today still, every day from here on out, I'll regret it, was getting LASIK eye surgery. So I got LASIK probably like 3 or 4 years ago now. And I wore glasses my entire life and wore contact lenses half my life. From what I remember, my prescription was like a minus 5.5. I was nearsighted, terrible vision. And I thought LASIK was just going to be perfect, fix it all, which it doesn't. The technology in LASIK is still not perfected.
It's simpler to just wear glasses instead of opting for an expensive surgery.
I mean, I thought it would help with like optic migraines because I used to get those. That was not the case. I thought maybe it would get rid of floaters. Nope, does not. My eyes just get more dry more often, which sucks. So when I wake up in the morning, if I look at bright lights, I see a halo still.
This is why you need to do your homework before going and getting a procedure like that.
Let's expose some of my worst overconsumption purchases. First up, we have this Loungefly backpack. This is from Bedknobs and Broomstick, and as you can tell, it is brand new. I've not even taken the straps out. It is still full of the packing paper. I saw a video on TikTok of a Loungefly seller responding to a comment asking which were some of the least popular Loungefly bags, and they listed this one. And I love Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and I felt sorry for the bag, so I just needed it. But clearly I did not, because I've had this for over 2 years now. I bought this when I was pregnant, and my twins just turned 2 years old.
That purchase could have been avoided if she realized that backpacks don't actually have emotions.
Has anyone else gone through a hypebeast phase? I just wanted to show some of the worst purchases I've made in my life. This one's just insanity. What is that? It's like the most ugly Converse ever. Why in the world would I ever have bought these? These are not much better. Disgusting moon shoes. The tackiest hoodie to ever exist. This one's actually kind of comfy, but for like $700. Insane. The shirt sucks. And what was I thinking here? Just brands, that's all I cared about. Never worn this before, not sure why I bought it. For some reason I bought this one also.
Obsessing over brand names is a fantastic way to waste money that you probably shouldn't be spending in the first place.
So I just got back to Madison and I had 20 plus packages waiting for me in my apartment. Like, this is really crazy. But anyways, neither of my roommates are home, so I am going to do an unboxing on here. I seriously don't. I'm a victim of Instagram ads, but I bought Cozy Earth socks. Like, why do you need these things? Next package, I have no clue what this is. This literally feels like Christmas because I literally don't remember anything I ordered. A Frankie set. And then I got the matching zip-up sweater.
If you are getting packages that you don't remember ordering, I think you would definitely have a problem.
It is absolutely wild how much clothing prices have increased since 2020. Selling this aloe tank on Poshmark, so I had to look back at old receipts. I paid $40 for it back in March 2020, and I also paid $96 for these leggings. So that tank is now $58, and the leggings are now $134. So aloe has increased their prices by about 30% in the past 5 to 6 years. So whenever they're putting on their 30% off sale, they're basically just going back to their old prices that really weren't that long ago. And honestly, the quality is just not there. They have really cute designs, but I have rarely liked anything that I've gotten there. Not worth it, especially for these really high prices.
People have this notion that a high price tag means quality. That is really not the case these days. I don't think it ever really has been.
I'm going to tell you guys how I paid $7,800 and basically got nothing from it. In early 2023, I started developing a severe rash that covered my body head to toe. I was desperately seeking answers, and all my doctors would tell me that my labs looked normal even though I was constantly getting sick. In February of 2023, Rachel of Rachel Shear Nutrition slid into my DMs and started messaging me and asking me a lot of personal questions about my health. At the time, I had no idea who she was, so when I went on her profile, it looked like she was a medical professional. She pursued me from February of 2023 up until December of 2023, and each and every single month she would ask me about my health and how I was doing.
It's sad that we live in the age of the internet, but medical nonsense is more rampant than ever.
In July of 2023, I ended up getting diagnosed with a tumor in my sciatic nerve. Due to its location, they couldn't biopsy it and they could not tell me if it was benign or malignant, so I would constantly have to do MRI scans every 6 months to find out if there was any changes to it. I was always at the doctor's office is what it seemed like, and I was not getting the answers that I felt like I needed to get. Rachel and her team ended up convincing me that her program was for me because they would tell me things like optimal healing and that I was in the right place and that this was time to fix it once and for all, as well as telling me about situations where they have helped people with lupus, Lyme disease, chronic illnesses, even cancer.
Pestering a person for months with this is not only unethical, it's also just downright disturbing.
Things I regret buying on the TikTok shop. Trying to save you money because I wasted mine. Starting off strong with the fan blade cleaner. What was wrong with me just cleaning my fan blades like I always have with the Swiffer instead of having another big honking tool to hang around? All of the niche t-shirts. I'll give you 2 wears tops and you're going to be sick of them. The entire Medicube bundle. Trying to figure out what order to use them all in and where to store them at gave me wrinkles instead of curing them.
All she had to do was wait a day before making those purchases, and she would have known better.
This miracle, finally be able to concentrate and get your life together supplement. Why was I trying to buy medicine on TikTok? The bath bomb surprise jewelry. No, just for so many reasons, no. Anything from either of these 2 brands. I wanted to like them so much. But your house will not smell like this. Your laundry will not smell like this. They don't last. They don't work.
If these things were truly miracle products, then why are they advertised on TikTok of all places? Buying things off of Temu has practically become a meme nowadays. In fact, it has become a meme.
If you are the kind of person who declutters the stuff you regret, I'm going to give you some really controversial advice today. Do not throw the thing out. Do not throw it out. Keep the ones that make you feel the worst buyer's remorse. Do you see this pin on my lapel? Yeah. I whined to my husband to get it for me when we were in Japan. I nearly threw a tantrum. It was not a good moment. It was not a good moment for anyone.
Throwing a temper tantrum over a lapel pin is something that a child would do, not an adult.
The shopkeeper was embarrassed. I was embarrassed, but I had to double down. I really wanted it. And does it spark joy? I don't know. It kind of like sparks regret and feeling really dumb. But do you know why I keep it? I keep it because every time I look at it, I am reminded of what a little shit I was. And it reminds me to do better, to be better than that person. Also, it's really pretty. I'm the type of person who buys and then declutters and then rebuys and still feels regret and buyer's remorse. Keep the ones that make you feel the worst buyer's remorse and wear them proudly. It will remind you of who you were when you made that purchase. It will remind you to do better.
I think you have to give her at least some credit here for realizing that she was being completely insufferable. Usually when people are being completely insufferable, they refuse to even acknowledge it.
Our regrets of buying a Corvette, well, it starts with the price and ordering it brand new. So at the time, we messed up because we were really excited to get one, and it was during COVID. And Marissa really wanted one, I really wanted one. Marissa wanted the red seat belt, but we custom ordered it instead of going to buy a used one because the used ones were actually more expensive than new ones. You remember that?
Yeah, they were way upcharge.
Upcharge. Yeah, so we went to a dealership and the new ones had like $15,000 markup on it.
Nobody can blame them for wanting a Corvette, but in this economy, you should probably think twice.
But we went and we found a dealership in Miami, custom ordered this one, got it for MSRP. We didn't get any money off. We didn't get any extra charge. They actually didn't even, I think their dealer fee was like $500, not bad. I mean, the ones around here are like $1,200. So anyways, that was the first mistake, was buying it brand new, because obviously, as you can imagine, we have 16,000 miles on this car. It's a 2024. It has depreciated a lot. And so ballpark, just to throw some numbers out there, it was around $80,000. Now it's probably worth around $60,000 if we're lucky. And then obviously day by day, that's just going to keep going down in their mass-produced sports car, mid-engine.
This is why you shouldn't impulse buy a car like that. I mean, the regret will last decades, even if it is a very cool car.
What is one bad financial decision that you regret making in life?
Purchasing my 2015 4Runner literally at that year, because I was paying almost $1,000 every month for this car.
Damn, you had like a high interest rate or something?
No, it was low. The problem was that I didn't put anything down and I traded in my old car. Right? And the type of 4Runner that it was super, super expensive. And then plus the insurance plus gas. So it was like $1,000. That's stupid money.
Could have got like something luxury for that, huh?
I know, but the 4Runner is dope. Yoda gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many people buy their dream car in the moment without actually thinking about whether or not they can afford it.
I work 9 to 5 downtown, and I just unroll this every morning, and whatever sunlight I catch during the day goes right into my battery. We can just open it up, catch some sunlight, and charge the car that way and keep everything cool inside. We go to festivals almost every summer, and now we have the possibility of camping in our Tesla.
For context, that solar panel costs almost $4,000, barely charges, and is easy to steal.
Let's review my worst, stupid, god-awful purchases of 2025. A year ago, I made 2 of these videos and they went really viral. I hope people took solace in the fact that we all buy stupid things sometimes and it's okay to admit it on the internet. Okay, number 1, items I don't need, but I buy because there's some crazy deal attached to them. Exhibit A, this Trish McAvoy makeup set. Me out on this one. I'm not trying to excuse it. I went into a Blue Mercury like 8 months ago and this thing was on sale for like $200. And if you bought it, you also got a free facial at Blue Mercury.
She fell for one of the oldest tricks in the book. She just bought it because it was quote unquote on sale.
Do you want to know what I use from this makeup set? The little powder puff brush that goes under your eyes. That's the only thing I use. And maybe the lip gloss if my other one has run out. It was still a waste. Not a fan. Just stupid. Number 2, shoes that don't fit me. Obviously you would think, Grace, why would you buy a shoe that doesn't fit you? Just get a different size. Well, when you're on the real and you find an awesome deal on a shoe that's not your size, it's really hard to not purchase it. At least it's hard for me.
One of the criteria for buying shoes should always be that they fit before buying them.
Okay, I felt like this absolutely had to be documented. Unbox my first designer bag with me. I bought this off of the Real, so it's not brand new. Very much so not brand new. It's vintage. I don't know what is and isn't considered vintage, so I had to have it. I'm so nervous. Wow, it came in the Miu Miu dust bag. Wow, it kind of smells like old lady.
It is insane how she says that she had to have it, even though she didn't even know what it was.
Oh, it's like a miniature one. Stop. It is really cute. She's so cutie patootie. I'm obsessed. The straps they're inside, but I'm obsessed with it. I love it. The only thing is I wish this would stay down so you could see the logo a little more. Still so cute.
She returned the bag, which just goes to show that she didn't have to have the bag after all.
Here are some things that I regret buying in 2025 because I refuse to come on this app and pretend that I don't make very stupid, impulsive purchases. The first one might be a little controversial because, of course, I think everyone has different experiences, but I got a lymphatic drainage massage. Here are the before and after photos of my lymphatic drainage massage, and I understand that you're not supposed to like lose weight or anything, but I thought I would see a little bit of a difference or feel a little bit of a difference in my digestive. For $200, I didn't even feel relaxed. I didn't feel any sort of positive way, so I will not be doing those again.
She spent $250 on a snake oil massage and didn't enjoy a single second of it.
This is consumerism final boss. The Array Tone Gummies. Yeah, I paid $60 for creatine. This is basically what it is. They're gummies. They do not taste good. They're very chalky. I would rather just take creatine like as a dry scoop or in like some type of smoothie or water or something.
Research could have shown her that it was overpriced creatine, but she was of course too lazy to do that research.
I do not regret much, but I do regret buying my house, and I bought my house in 2023 at 28 years old. All right, so the couple I want to share from my personal experience, number one is lack of flexibility. Number two is HOA and assessment cost. Number three is total opportunity cost. Then we have underestimating the total cost of home ownership, as well as added stress and social pressure and financial false signaling that comes with home ownership.
Buying a house isn't what it used to be. The prices these days are absolutely ridiculous, and in a lot of cases it can actually be a money pit.
So for number one, lack of flexibility. So when you buy a home, it ties you to one place. You have to pay to get into the house, and you don't get that money back. It doesn't go towards the house, and you have to pay to sell the house. And it is very costly and it's very risky. So in a down market, if you have to sell for whatever reason, you can lose money. And if you can sell, you might end up being a accidental landlord, and even at worst, a long distance landlord. And that is a whole nother topic, which is not the easiest.
This is why it's so important to think about these purchases before going all in on them. If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.